Hello everyone, have a nice time. This is K.Balasaranya working as Assistant Professor in the Department of CSE, RMD Engineering College. In this video, we are going to learn about the various annotations used in JUnit and its purpose. Basically, annotations or metadata. You know the meaning of metadata? Data about data, that means some additional information which can be added to test classes or methods in an easier manner. So it provides some extra information to the existing JUnit framework. It plays a vital role in defining test methods, setup and teardown methods, and other configurations in a JUnit test class. Annotations make test more readable, maintainable, and easier to understand. Let us see what are all the basic annotations available in JUnit. Apart from these 6 basic annotations, we are also having so many annotations, especially when we go for JUnit 5. N number of annotations are available. Usually, annotations are preceded by at symbol. That means it gives instruction to the at gives instruction to the compiler that it is an annotation. At before, at after, at before class, at after class, at test, at ignore all the basic annotations used in JUnit. At before, first we will see at before. At before specifies that the annotated method should be executed before each test method in the current test class. Wherever we are embedding the test method in the current test class taken into consideration, we have to perform this annotation method. And the purpose it is used for initializing objects and setting up environment needed for test. Coming for the second annotation, at after, same thing as that of your at before, but this will be executed after each test method in the current test class. Again, for cleaning up resources or for closing connections after test, we will use this at after. Coming for at before class, so this specifies that the annotated method should be executed once before all test methods in your current test class. So the methods annotated with at before class must be static. That is the difference between your at before class and at before. So here we are also adding one more property. It should be static. Whereas in at before it's non-static. But the purpose of same for at before and at class. In both the cases, before we have to execute, but in at before it is non-static, in at before class it is static. This is used for setting up of static resources, for example, database connections that have been shared across all the tests. At after class, same concept as that of your at after, but this should be static. Specifies that the annotated method should be executed once after all test methods in your current test class, but it's a static one. Use it for cleaning up your static resources. Database connection, always it will be static. So for closing database connections that have been shared across all the tests, we will use this at after class. Next one is at test. The purpose is marks a method as a test method. In the previous cases, at before, at after, at before class, at after class, we have said after each test method, before each test method, we have to execute this. Who gives the name test method means when you annotate certain piece of code with at test, then it marks that method as a test method. This can be used with expected and timeout parameters to test for exceptions as well as timeouts. Next one is at ignore. Disables the test method or test class, preventing it from being executed. At one point of time, we are thinking this test method is no valid. No more it is needed. Then we can disable it using at ignore. So it is used for temporarily disabling test without removing the test code, like your comment. Whenever we want to exclude some piece of code from your um, execution, then we will commit. Similarly, I don't want particular method as a test method for a certain duration, then you can give the annotation at ignore. So these annotations are used to improve the readability of your JUnit, and it helps in structuring the test, and it ensures the proper setup and around the test execution. So it makes the test more robust and maintainable. Apart from these six basic annotations, we are having a number of annotations. Hope this video is helpful for you. We will see how this actually works in upcoming videos. Happy programming, enjoy programming. Thanks for watching.